What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. With Falcon, the Winter Soldier, WandaVision, and Loki all now in the final stages of production or filming, it was only a matter of time before we started to find out more details about all the other upcoming Disney Plus series. And today, a brand new exclusive from a rather new publication giving us a ton of details about She-Hulk, her origin story, and of course, her connection to the Avengers. We're going to break down exactly where this report's coming from, what it says about the She-Hulk series, and pour over the details there within. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel related stuff, including a limited edition Infinity Saga box set. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So if you've seen this headline anywhere in the last 24 hours, as it has been re-reported by most Marvel news outlets at this point, the origin is actually an exclusive with the illumninerdi over on the illumninerdi.com, a rather new publication on the scene, but as industry insider Charles Murphy has indicated, can be trusted based on his experience with their journalistic work in the past. They go on to say, quote, that their sources deep within the magical world of Marvel have tipped them off on character details for the lead in the upcoming series. They have begun the casting search for Jennifer Walters, who goes on to become better known as She-Hulk. Specifically, Marvel is looking for an actress with comedic chops in the 24 to 36-year-old range. They're also leaving the casting open to all races, which should cast a wide net for their search. They go on to say, quote, Walters' origin and background in the series will skew very close to the pages of Marvel. The description even cites Jennifer's Marvel Comics origin, noting that she is indeed a lawyer who will gain her abilities after receiving a blood transfusion from her cousin Bruce Banner, who is specifically mentioned, that part italicized, after being shot. Additionally, end quote, the last sentence of the description explicitly states that she is a future member of the Avengers. Now, there's a ton to unpack here, but I think a lot of people assumed that she was going to have her comic natural origin, and of course the blood transfusion with Bruce Banner, who is related to her, is what leads to her becoming part Hulk, which immediately makes good on some of the earliest reports that Mark Ruffalo would indeed show up during the series in cameos as Bruce Banner. And if you think about it, the narrative in the MCU leads directly to that. First of all, he's figured out the Smart Hulk or Professor Hulk combination, which means if she becomes Hulk, he of course would give her the same treatment so that she could retain her Jennifer Walters lawyer self. On the second part of that, we also know that the Hulk wouldn't let Bruce Banner die. He admits during one of the Avengers films that he tried to put a bullet in his brain and the green guy spit it back out. If Jennifer Walters is right on the door of death, and if Bruce Banner knows anything about how the Hulk will react, then you can see exactly how, just drawing from the canon we already have in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and using nothing from the comic book origin, we already have the groundwork to allow him to save her life. And in doing so, of course, curse her with being huge and green, but now that he's worked out the Professor Hulk formula here in the MCU as well, can retain her intelligent self, turning her into the Jennifer Walters we know from the comics. Now, a lot of people have speculated at a ton of other details, perhaps instead of Matt Murdock Daredevil representing Peter Parker now that he's a wanted man, that maybe Jennifer Walters would become his lawyer, among other things. But of the myriad of theories and conjectures surrounding some of these brand new Disney Plus series, I don't think anybody thought about her becoming an Avenger or what this means for a new Avengers team. Some of the more recent quotes from even the top brass like Bob Iger over at Disney and Marvel Studios have called this a post-Avengers world, and with no inkling of another Avengers franchise, and of course the Fantastic Four to be introduced imminently, some of us, including myself, have just assumed they're going to wait 4 or 5 years, which I've been on plenty of record as saying that's absolutely nuts to spend billions of dollars to build one of the biggest franchises of the last decade, only to shelve it for another half decade. That would be considered at the very least risky business, and in some other places market share suicide for any other movie studio not named Marvel. But apparently they have that in the back of their mind as well, and they have begun thinking about how the next Avengers team will be formed and who the members will be, if they feel comfortable enough announcing that in the casting call for She-Hulk that she will be a future member of the Avengers. And given that information, it's probably going to be a minute before we find out who's cast, as they're going to make sure they want to get this absolutely right. It's a little bit different for some of these one-off characters that are just going to show up in the TV shows or even the movies, but if they know they're casting a future member of the Avengers, then it has to be spot on, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments about all of this. How hype are you for all of these new TV shows on Disney Plus? And are you specifically hype for She-Hulk? Is this a title that you used to read? I know a lot of you old comic heads who have reached out are big hype on this, and that's awesome. I definitely have a little bit of a blind spot when it comes to her solo comics, but remember her from the team-ups. It's going to be awesome to see this adapted to a TV series, especially if they're going to include Mark Ruffalo's Professor Hulk. Let me know all your comments down below, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, the next of which is at the 600,000 subscriber mark. We just gave 1 away at 550 and 2 away at the 500 mark. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and that'll automatically enter you to win all the rest of the prizes, like the limited edition Infinity Saga box set. We gave the first one away here at the channel on New Year's Eve. We'll be giving the second one away on the 2nd year anniversary of the channel in late April, around the Black Widow release. If you want to be entered to win either of the PlayStations, the limited edition Infinity Saga box set, or any of the other prizes we're giving away here at the channel as we double down over the next 2 years, hopefully all the way up to 1 million. And as Marvel and Sony have doubled the number of productions that they're doing, we always give away tickets to go see all these movies and DVDs. There's going to be a ton to win here at the channel. All the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell with notifications turned on, leave a like and a comment on this video, and because it's truly random, the more videos you like and comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners are announced at the end of videos, and if you've missed any of the past winners, especially the real recent ones, no worries. All you have to do, scroll back through the channel, look for the winner announcement and the sub count in the title, click on that video, and scroll to the end. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always, guys. Thanks so much for checking out the channel, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.